Happy TikTok Tuesday, everybody. Okay, so I wanted to show you this because I'm just loving it. The background started with another granddaughter coming down to visit, and she was just throwing colors on it, and then she had to go home. So I painted an ocean scene, and then I painted this tearaway, and then the other day I was just dawdling and the eye popped up. You know I love eyes, y'all. Eyes and mushrooms. So I'm thrilled with that. Isn't that pretty? So glassy. I first started it in blue and it was nice, but I couldn't get it to look glassy enough. So then I dropped some purple and yellow in it, and that made all the difference in the world. So just so you know, yeah, play with your colors, because I didn't change the shape, I just changed the colors, and for some reason it gave it that depth that I was looking for. So yay, that's exciting. I'm putting this over here for now. Everybody, that is my brother Ed Williams, that music that you can hear. Thank you, Ed. He writes and performs all of his songs. So I have this little stencil that says Dream, and so I thought we would just do a very loose unicorn spit background, a loose background color, and just kind of go over this, and then use some Floetrol and do that very cool wispy ghost, whatever it's called, technique. Ghost pour. Anyway, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to just go ahead and dawdle with this for a second and just see if I can, yeah, it's a pen. So, I couldn't find a pencil. I love doing the little stencils because it gives you such a head start. You know, you don't have to sit there and spend your whole time trying to draw something. Because to me, the joy of painting is, well, painting. So I know that for others, drawing is art therapy, but for me, it's not. So I use stencils a lot, and then just use it like kind of a coloring page. And then you can expand from there and just go crazy. Go as far as you want. Alright, so hopefully that worked enough. So I got my little dream. It may be covered up, but it's a good start. And I thought about I did think about the orientation first, and I came up with just this third of the way up, because I'm thinking if we put some bright back here and this dream here with the dark, it should draw us into that dream. So that'll be cool. All right, forgot we have to do you do the cards, you guys. I love these. They're little inspirational cards. It's all it is. So yay. Ghost technique, yes. You're a cartoonist. Mad Jack. Follow Mad Jack, y'all. I'm always interested in, yes, me too. Me too. I love artists, creators of any sort. Cigar guy here. Cigars with Thomas, y'all. Do you know each other? You should follow each other. And glean from one another. Thank you for the vision. Okay, so here it is. This one looks good. Oh, enough. May you be exactly as you are. Yes, absolutely. You are enough. I love that. Okay, I'm going to start with some water. That's all that's in here. Well, nice and wet, not a pink. So there's no polymer or glue or anything like that. There is jasmine or lemongrass built in here, so it's absolutely yummy, and aromatherapy, so it's non-toxic. And you do have to seal it. Oh, I got something on here already. Well, that's interesting. So, and you spray seal it or put a polyurethane oil over any oil base, or you can wax, cold wax over it. So, put it under resin, in resin, use it with acrylics or alcohol inks, or just add alcohol and turn them into inks. That's what I love about these. These are the Artistic Vivations. The same lady that created the unicorn spit has started her metallics Artistic Vivations, and they're just so absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed. And that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to use what's called whitening, and I usually just throw it in the middle because I like a lot of light coming in. And that will allow me to just, I can go darker over it later if I want, but if I don't, then I've got myself a nice bright spot already. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Man, I'll tell you that eyeball, it was like a dragon eye at first, and I was happy with that. I was going to go with that. That was enough. And then it turned into a frog looking. And I was like, nah, that wasn't pretty. That wasn't pretty at all. So I kept working with it. Well, then I got it to where it looked almost where I wanted to stop, and then messed it up. And that was where I was like, okay, do I just accept it because it's easier? Which is, you know, sometimes I do. Tell you the truth. But then it was like, no. And I'm so glad that I didn't, you know, that I just risked losing that to go a little farther, because it turned out really nice. I'm very happy. I'm not bragging. I'm thankful, just so you know. All right, I'm going to take that white right down into my dream. And I'm going to go right over the top of it, slightly. Right now. I want some Helios. Pretty. Wow. Yeah, that was a lot of Helios. You usually don't use that much, I tell myself. So I'm going to get my brush damp. I like how it's just kind of doing its own thing. I'm going to drop that water in it a lot. And I'll also drop it over the edge. I'm watching this run, kind of liking it. I always like to have the same color someplace else, just for the balance of it. In my own mind, that it has to be. I have my own little pet peeves. You do you. And I do love these rounds because you can get them even wider like that on the edge, but this is a good, what is it, about an inch maybe? I don't know. But it's enough to keep the painting going, and it gives you such a cool look on the wall. I just love it. Pixie might have had a late night last night. I don't know. I bailed early. I went to bed so early. Oh, I hear a door. It might be her. Hey, girl.
What you painting up?
We are doing Dream, and we're working on it together. If you want.
Sure.
All right, can you make it?
Yeah.
I'll scoot over. And I give you a little trash can over there. Y'all, this is Marissa, one of our granddaughters. You know her as Pixie. All right, so we've got that. And I'm just doing water, just randomly. Anywhere you want. And then I point out where. It is a bright color. It's so pretty. Kathy Witherspoon, thank you. Welcome. We're just playing. I'm so tempted to get into yours. Well, I like this idea. I have some of your orange.
Of course.
Thank you. Coming at you.
Can I spray a little bit on here?
You want to? Just have at it. I really like this. It looks like one of those popsicles. Those popsicles. Yeah. Let's see what happens next. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, this is just plain Floetrol. I think I'm going to just water it down a little bit. I don't know. This might be a mistake. That's why I say, you guys, this isn't really tutorials. This is experimenting. Yeah, I think that's a good call. And then we're just going to drop it around the edge and I need more. And dawdle with those needle nose paints. It's going to get all over the place. That's all right. Not runny for sure, but it's not clumpy either. That helps, I'm sure. All right. So I'm just going to put like that.
What does that do?
That is going to suspend the unicorn spit above the painting so that when we play in the unicorn spit, it will hold the picture, and then when the Floetrol dries, it dries clear and the unicorn spit will be sucked down onto the painting. That's very cool. Alright, so I'm just going to spread this out a little bit towards the edge. Obviously my table is not level. It is getting involved with the other colors because I have not sealed it. So those other colors will start to come into that Floetrol mix. And then every time I'm stroking this substrate with this brush, all those little lines will also be in. So if it's wet under there, just expect that. If you're brushing it, you're going to probably end up seeing those brush strokes. Kind of do something like that. And I'm going to do a little bit over here too. Just because it's me, that's what I do. Here's a green. It could be any colors at all. Alright, so we've got some liner brushes. These skinny little ones. Choose your weapon. Either one. Any which way you want. You can make swirls or mushrooms or lines. Something that looks like flames. Ooh, this one's pretty. The colors blend together. It's like Christmas candy over here. Oh, look at that, look at that. You guys, let it dry. But this is fun, and I can't really tip it, guys, because it'll be in place. But you get the idea of the Floetrol and the ghosting, and you can put it on any background, whatever picture you want, and just do a little ghosting around it. Yeah, that was fun, and yeah. It's messy, but you can clean it up with water, so it's all good. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Love you and have a beautiful day. Thank you, Pixie.
Thank you.